started blasting.
Oh, there he is. Oh my, is that allowed?
That's, I don't know, let's check it out. Put that anywhere.
Put that anywhere.
Alright. So as promised, as filler for Colette's S15 while she's in Japan, I have some F30 goodness that just showed up. A whole Vibrant order. Everything. I got pies for days. Enough pie to get diabetes. And I got my flexies. I got all of my intercooler piping, all of my HD clamps, my round to oval from them. So you guys do yourself a favor. They sell vertical and horizontal pie cuts. So it saves you a lot of time having to do it. They already come already laser etched. They're nice and clean. You don't have to do any prep work. They come bagged up. The stainless steel round pie cuts come in 90-degree sections. Oval only come in 45-degree sections. We have this huge turbo here, and initially I ordered a 2.5-inch elbow. Problem is we didn't know how big a turbo Duarte wanted for it, and this is my 2.5-inch outlet. As you can see, I can just disappear the whole thing inside of there. This is a 3-inch one, which I ordered as well for something else. But the 3-inch will work. I just have to cut off that V-band spot right there, cut back to about right where before the T at Garrett is, just so I can make sure I don't cut past this, and that'll give me enough room for my 90 to go in here. It has to point directly at the back of the head in order for this turbo to even fit. It can't pivot any farther that way, otherwise it'll hit here. And I don't want to pivot it any farther that way because then it takes up space here. So what I'm gonna have to do is use those pie cuts that I got, make a nice little twist here, and then have it round down and go down there to where there's going to be a flex pipe and then a round to oval Johnny. But I have a fancy 3 to 4 expander for it. So I have it away, and now I can start. My next pie will be the fattest side here, and then I'll start to do my 90.
So many pies, all of the pies.
I'll be a whole lot more too, because I got boxes of them right there. Thank you, Vibrant. So when we initially ordered our Vibrant order, I put 3-inch out of the turbo to a 3.5-inch expander, but the outlet of the turbo is actually 4 inches. So I'm going with straight 4-inch instead of the 3.5 to the 4, which totally ruins my flex pipe because the flex pipe I ordered was 3.5. So it's supposed to be 3.5 down to a 4-inch and then into ovalized. But I already started with 4. So I have an expander that I used with the 3.5, only to realize that I have a 4-inch outlet. So this is all 4-inch to 4-inch ovalized. So we're gonna switch to that. I'm waiting for Vibrant to next day me the flex pipe so I can put that on part of the downpipe. So this will go into underneath the car, and this comes off the turbo. So I need that one little flex pipe to fit on there, and then the downpipe will be done. Like every turbo we get, we cut the tip off of it, because usually they'll come with like that little part for a coupler to go over it, the silicone coupler, and you put a little clamp on it. We don't use those. We do the HD clamps, and usually 90s off of it. So this thing is 0.85 outlet, which is way too big. And so we'd have to go from this down to 3-inch. And this is like 3.5, so I'm cutting it down just to right before the T on the Garrett. And if you look over here, there's another little notch here. So I'm gonna cut it straight down to that, and I'm gonna put a 90-degree cast elbow on it. That way it will fit in the car. Because as it is right now, nothing will fit off of this. If it was 3.5 inches, it would end up going through the frame rail of the car, because this is so close to it. But this is just stressful, you know? It's nothing like grabbing a $2,000 turbo and cutting it apart. 1/4 inch. The rest of it's nice and straight, always flicks at the end. I don't know what it is, I've looked it up online, everyone has the same problems. So that's what your flapper disc is for. Cheat code for aluminum. Get yourself some lube tube. Or beeswax, or any type of wax will work. Just put it on your flapper disc. So we're gonna get on there and just put some on the disc. And it allows for it to take away any of the aluminum that you're grinding down. So it actually will grind it probably 5 times faster with wax than without it.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's really cool. And it makes it all dust and it'll shoot it down. Otherwise, it'll like melt the aluminum and it'll fold it over. Yeah. Because it's really pliable. So once you heat it up, you can manipulate it. But with the wax, it'll actually pull it off. So it works a lot better with the wax. Next day parts from Vibrant. Not even 10:30, 11 o'clock and it's already here.
Nice.
Love to see it. Shout out to Vibrant. They're right there. That's why I have them over here, because I love those guys. Oh, baby.
Dang, that's tight.
It is tight. I'm going to take a little bit off of this to get the HD clamp to fit there. So Vibrant just came out with new HD clamps.
Bro, they're spring loaded now.
That's sick. Okay, so before spring and pin, you'd always lose this. And the new ones, there ain't shit to lose on it.
Yep.
One of my other favorites, Mishimoto, also up there. Aha. It fits in the stock location.
Yeah, and apparently good for 1,000 horsepower, so we're gonna test that theory.
Ooh.
Step boy. Damn.
Oh, cool.
Got a little curve to it.
Dealing with some very unstable curves. That thing is sick. Do a quick test. As long as it fits right, then we'll finish welding. Right, Chris?
Yeah.
There is our downpipe, or at least from there to there. Spinners are winners. Yeah.
It's gonna be pretty close, but yeah. I think you'll be able to get away with that. Because the other piece of pie will bring it down just a little bit more.
Not too shabby. Alright, so Chris is out sick. He was still sick yesterday. We let him come to work anyways. I needed his help to put in the intercooler and all the other stuff. Today we are working on the rest of the exhaust. Yesterday we finished all the downpipe. I also finished this turn down right here from the round to ovalized. So we're just working our way back. I ordered 2 sticks of the 4-inch round, and this morning when I got here, I almost had a coronary because I thought I didn't have enough. I'm like, holy shit, there is a whole lot of room back here. And I only have one more stick, and I saw I only had one like full-size stick left. I still had another piece hidden somewhere that I put down yesterday and forgot where I put it. So that piece ended up working out perfect. I have a 22-inch piece from the leftovers from yesterday from cutting up. So that's gonna go up to there. I'm gonna do one little pie right there to angle it more farther back, because if I went straight back, it dives into the dip. And I want it to turn a little bit this way, turn back, go straight through here. And then we're probably gonna go up to a muffler. Since we have all this huge space back here, I'm gonna run a muffler sideways. So that way he can get whatever tip he wants to on the end. We can get a full-size muffler without any restrictions on it. And it's not like we're dealing with the Colette's rotary where it's gonna be super loud. If this was a rotary in here, I would put like 2 of them sideways.
And then some resonators
and then
in here
like
too.
4 or 5 resonators, so there wouldn't even be any straight pipe. It'd just be all silencers all the way down. Don't tell Colette that. We're just gonna come in one day and it's gonna be all silencer. Have one little turn up to there, and then we'll go from ovalized to round, do some pies into to put this on here, and the whole exhaust is good minus the muffler. It's very big.
It was very big.
This is a mid-pipe. The whole middle of the car, this is a mid-pipe. Yeah, that's what we're calling it. One, because they don't make an ovalized V-band yet for some reason. Vibrant, get on that, by the way. It would be sick. Me and Chris have thoughts and ideas and a design on how to make a ovalized V-band. So hit up your boys. We'll split the profits. But it exists in our head. We can make it work. Almost done. I gotta tack that on. I'm gonna add a V-band on this as well, and then go to the muffler, and then have another one of these come out of the muffler and go out of the car. Just tack that, and then I have to finish weld this whole thing.
Yep.
But it's all only tacked. So
Nice.
I'm gonna get started on it. I have about 2 hours left in the day, and I should be able to get, if I get all this done, I'm gonna can high five myself.
I'll high five you, dude.
Yeah, and not just say high five?
No, I'll do it.
You'll do like a real
Yeah,
high five?
a real high
Bet.
five.
Chris just says high five.
That's lame.
High five.
High five, dude.
Yeah. Oh. The Hokey Yoki. Chris ordered this sweet engine plate.
This little guy. We got this plate from ICT Built.
That side's hot.
Thank you for the warning.
Right after
Jesus Christ.
got done plasma, can I get?
Sends me up right, real good.
Oh, damn.
Woo.
Alright.
All right, yeah, we're gonna install the engine plate, get rid of the mounts. These mounts, we always had a tendency to have issues with them coming loose on us, and then when the motor starts kicking around, it starts rubbing on the steering column, and then his steering locks up. So now we can put the engine in a position where we know it's not gonna hit anything, and we know we can always tighten our mounts just from the front here.
And it's hot because I had to chop off like 2 inches on that side.
Yeah,
It was
so
uneven.
this plate is not meant for an S chassis specifically, it's just a universal engine plate. We're gonna make it fit.
And my plasma cutter maxes out at just under a 1/4 inch.
Duly noted.
Yeah, that's why. So this side we had to cut off because it actually hit the frame rail and wasn't allowing it to drop all the way down. So now all the bolts
Did you
should
turn
go
the
in.
AC back on in here? Or is it just because I'm sick that I'm sweating this much? I just yell things from one side of the shop to the other and they end up on his hand.
It's like ESPN or something.
ESPN.
So everyone saw that we taught Colette how to weld, but we were also teaching Duarte's oldest son, Gabe, on the side as well, because he did his own cage in a Z3 a couple years ago when we built a drift car for him, and he was really good at it. So he came over, approached me, asked if I'd teach him how to weld, and I'm not gonna say no to the kid. I love the fact that he wants to learn how to weld. Let's go. Today, I'm gonna teach him how to do vertical welds. Once you go back and go forward, go faster on your back. So slower on your up, a little faster on the back. Found my replacement.
Nice. Your replacement?
Yeah, that's what I'm training.
Oh.
I'm 40. I'm gonna be retired in like 20 years.
20 years?
Yeah,
It's
the rate,
optimistic.
the rate I'm saving.
Yeah.
Make sure you ruin our camera with that money shot, will you? Go ahead, get it.
Ooh, gross.
Ew.
She's a juicer.
The reservoir that popped off.
Yikes.
So apparently somebody didn't put their mounting bracket that holds it up next to the shock back on. So we put it up on the lip and we were checking the column clearance. It caught on something and it...
In their defense, they literally just got it fixed to roll it back on the trailer and didn't tell anyone.
Oh my. Is that allowed?
I don't know, but check it out.
I don't think that's allowed.
Oh, look at it going now. It's just free flowing.
Yeah, dude, you got it excited.
I swear this never happens.
Production for our boy here.
See, Savio's very sentimental. He likes to, wherever he goes, he likes to bring a little bit back with him.
Little mementos, you know?
Yeah, this is West Virginia.
Little memories.
It just keeps going.
West Virginia
Oh yeah,
clay.
no, there's plenty in there.
It doesn't stop.
You know, this could be a little bit of leftover from the old clutch kickers track, which is real nostalgic at this point.
It is.
We gotta probably sell that dirt. We have it here, people. It is available. Donate to our beer fund. We will send you dirt.
We'll just make a new clutch kickers track out of this.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we have the resources.
What's the plan today?
We're leaving next Thursday to go to the
New Jersey.
LZ. What the hell is it
World
called?
Tour.
World Tour. The first one's in
Worldwide.
Jersey, so we actually get to go to that one. So if you guys are gonna be around the Jersey area, New England area, come down and see us. We'll be at the LZ World Tour, Jersey. And then we leave straight from there to go down to Hyperfest, and we'll drop this car, that car, and a bunch of other cars off.
We got to cover all our bases. So the idea being that we can get all the body panels prepped for paint. Cricket's going to fix all of the cracks in the exhaust system from this thing just getting
Bottomed out everywhere.
drug out, hence all the dirt that came out of it. We're also going to make a small notch in the header to clear the steering column.
Don't let Chelsea know if you see these zip ties. Fire me before he hires me. Chelsea, don't look.
Can't see him.
It's only trackside that it matters.
Oh, okay, so when anybody sees it.
Yeah.
All right, so don't film over here, Brett.
Trust me, there's a lot of things that he doesn't like about this. Like this boat anchor of an engine. Should have put a BMW engine in it, you know?
Now we get to make engine plates, or just the brackets for
So we
them.
got these holding it in place so we know our engine's level based on the frame rails. And then we're just gonna make plates that go around here, notch around the side of the frame a little bit to hold the engine in place, and then we'll reinforce it as well, just to give it a little bit more contact patch.
Big job. Put that anywhere.
Put that anyway.
Who do you call?
What you riding for? What you got? I got it, no.
Or like 99.
First of all, just like 3-second delays. That way I can get out all my cuss words before the, oh shit, it's on. Case in point. All right, we got our brackets done, all TIG welded in. They're still super spicy hot right now. As soon as they cool down, Chris is gonna throw some steel on it.
We'll have the engine in place. I am gonna remove these rusty headers, wire wheel them down, clean them up, and hammer the little section here where our steering shaft rubs on. Get a little bit of clearance out of that. In the meantime, Greg gets to do more fiberglass stuff. He's super excited about that.
Total bullshit. So instead of me cutting out the little section of header and making a nice little sexy round piece, he's just gonna beat the shit out of it with a hammer and let me get all itchy with fiberglass. That's a real even, that's, yeah. I'll make sure to blow it all your way so you can't breathe again for the next 3 days.
It kind of smells good.
Yeah, it has like a whole half of a warning label telling you not to breathe it in and to wear a mask and use well-ventilated areas. So, final form was painted. I did pull the headers out, clearanced them a little bit for the steering shaft on this side, as well as sandblasted them, and I just threw some high temp paint on them. And Savi was talking about earlier this season that, you know, he wants to be kind of uncomfortable in the car, make it more serious with the competition. So, we got him set up.
It's gonna be real good, you can see right through the steering wheel.
Yeah.
It really lines you up for the turns coming up.
They gave me a microphone.
Whoa. Started blasting.
So pretty now. So pretty.
But yeah.
Way more clearance.
Oh, better.
So we are fixing Savio's exhaust. He had bottomed out and ran off track quite a few times. There's cracks in it. We ended up hard mounting it before, and the hard mounting, the harmonics of this motor just seemed to rattle and break everything. So we got soft mounts for it, fix all the cracks that have happened in it, put it back up there, bolt it up, get it ready, because Hyperfest is coming soon.
Oh, you're gonna die in there too.
Oh, there he is.
But I don't like those, and I don't like flies.
I don't think anybody likes wasps.
I like bees, I love bees.
Yeah.
So last time we finished like 1 AM in the morning. We had some boost leaks in the engine, so we couldn't actually finish the pull. Car runs good apparently, but I want to see it on the log. I want to be sure that everything's like dialed in perfectly, so it'll like run forever. So be safe. Let's check it. I updated the GCU later in the day. Runs good, so let's make sure that the engine runs fine as well, and good to rip again.
Sick. Let's do it.
Shows
The torque
up.
curve shows up like 1,000 RPMs earlier, and it doesn't fall off at the high end.
Yeah, cool. I'm really happy that we did it. That
Me
we
too.
didn't just like update the GCU and skipped it.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. And like I
That's
said, the drivability after you did the temperature compensation, it drives a million times better too.
That's good. So mission accomplished.
All right, so we got a lot more progress done on Savio's Z.
He has a Z? He does have a
does
Z,
have a
but
Z.
this isn't it.
S14. And we are going to get this thing off to paint tomorrow. We are doing a lot of preparations for LZ World Tour in New Jersey, as well as getting ready for Hyperfest, because we are not bringing the cars back in between. We're just going to drop them off in Virginia and then head home.
We're gonna do oil changes on Tyrone, Mona, the E46 V8 that Hertz driving.
Kurt's going to be taking up the LS rental that he drove at the Invitational in Orlando 2 years ago.
Hopefully he keeps that same energy going with us, and if he wins, he gives us whatever he won.
Yeah.
Because 2 years ago, he used the car. He's like, listen, if I win this Corvette, I'm just going to give it to you guys, do your shit to it, and then just let me drive it when I come visit. Love Hurt. Great guy.
Great guy. Got the 3-car trailer loaded up with TJ Hunt's car, the LS rental car, and Adam's
One
S13. We're going to have the 2-car
trailer, Adam's S15, I think.
S15 and his
His rotary car.
Yep, full
Yeah,
rotary.
then we're going to be bringing the parts trailer, 2 trailers for Duarte's cars, for Tyrone and Mona.
the van filled
the
with
van.
merch, steering wheels, hub adapters, hydros, seats, harnesses, all the crap that
We're
you can
bringing you all the
imagine.
goods.
I'm bringing you everything. Bring us some beer, will you? I exchange stickers for beer, small stickers.
So, like, comment, subscribe. See you out in Jersey.